So I want to answer a few questions that I keep getting asked. Sorry I'm a bit beetroot faced, but I've just rode up here. But I've been thinking on the way up, and a lot of people asking us why we're doing what we're doing and what it is exactly that we're doing. So we're training for the next 2.5 years to row 3,000 miles across the Atlantic Ocean. The reason why is because when Danny Johnson died, it proper shook me. I wanted to do something big, something to raise awareness for veterans' mental health and try and raise a decent amount of money. Like the small group of lads, small group of mates we had in the army, we've already created massive ripples. You know, we're setting up of all call signs. They're looking for Danny page on Facebook, turning into Leave No Man Behind, which has now got something like 50,000 members. So we've already, you know, made a big difference for what is relatively small bunch of lads within the infantry. But I, you know, really want this to continue and leave behind something that's going to do a lot of good for a lot of years. So the aim is to raise enough money to buy a racing rowing boat, sort of that we can race against across the Atlantic in a 30 boat race, the Talisker Whisky Atlantic Challenge. And we're going to donate that boat to the charity so that for the next 10 years, hopefully, we can get a veteran team in that boat to keep raising money, keep raising awareness, and also give some guys that have got out, that are looking for a bit of direction, something to aim for, you know. And then also, if we can get a big sponsor for our race, that hopefully that can carry on, so that the financial implications of these veteran teams that can hopefully do it for the next 10 years is taken out of the equation. Like the biggest task for us is to raise pretty much £100,000 to get to the start line. Now, if we can take that financial burden away from the next 10 teams that do it, then for them it's, you know, the training, the goal and achievement without the anxiety and stress of having to raise this amount of money. So what am I asking of all the people that are following us and ticking, you know, are liking our pages online? We've had a lot of positive response, but positive response isn't enough at this point. Although we're not doing the race until 2023, we need to pay for the boat this year. Now, we're going to hopefully mostly do that through corporate sponsorship. But what we need people to do is follow our page, follow our Facebook, Atlantic_R2R on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. The more followers that we have, the more influence we have on social media, the more likely we are to land big corporate sponsorship. And then if you have got a spare fiver at the end of the month, 10, 20 quid, it'll all add up. You know, we'd really appreciate it if you can give whatever you can to the Just Giving page as well, because it will make a difference. And if we have got, you know, we've managed to raise enough for a deposit on a boat already, but we need to find another £22,000 by October. So it's a big ask. Hopefully we can do that through corporate sponsorship. But the more people that follow us, the more people that get behind us, keep liking and sharing our pages and following what we're doing, the more clout it will give us to get that corporate sponsorship. So yeah, thanks for all your support so far. We've managed to get about 20 grand's worth of sponsorship so far through some very generous donations from some businesses that you can follow on our social media. I'll link them at the bottom of this video. But yeah, thanks for all the positive feedback we've had so far, but please follow us, keep liking, sharing what we're doing. The biggest reach we can get on social media, the better, the more likely we are to attract some big businesses to get behind us. So yeah, thanks for everything everybody's done to help so far, and hopefully we don't let you guys down and we can have a, you know, we can win this race and have a record attempt. Thanks.